Note to self: delete the footage.
Edit the footage and CapCut and Instagram.
These niggas is old.
All of them. Shout out my dog Jet. That nigga name is.
Shout out to my you know who you are.
Yeah, you know what you did.
Wow.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for all that you do.
I can't wait to see how this clip comes in. I can't wait to see how you gonna start this video.
No.
How you gonna start the podcast, Brian?
Just
Plead the fifth.
right.
Turn up one time for the vibe. Turn up two times for the right. Double tap that screen one time. Cause you're listening to the Vibe5.
In the 7th.
Are y'all ready?
We're correct.
I'm sure this is. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Yes.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Vibe5 Radio. It's your boy Brian. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all, I can't even describe what's finna happen because I don't know what's finna happen. It's finna be just. Y'all just stay tuned.
Pandemonium.
So before we get into questions and all that other stuff, go ahead and see. You already laughing.
I can't even repeat what I'm laughing about. That's the bad part.
Because we're on camera.
Exactly.
And anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Wow. All right. So first off, before we go into anything, introduce yourselves.
We are the Sensations.
I'm not a sensation. I am Jdot. This is
The Resilient Rapper. But I go by Deshaun, but apparently somebody else has that name. Probably already trademarked, which is crazy because I was born with that name. But yeah, I'm
you talking about the cat in the hat?
Yeah, with the gat. The cat in the hat with a gat.
Yeah.
The cat in the hat with the gat.
Yeah, so last night we were told that they tried to find his music, but they looked up Deshaun Williams and they found a cat in the hat with a gat.
And they said, oh, maybe this is before he found salvation. I was like, what? So they showed it to me. I was like, oh snap! This dude is Dr. Seuss on drugs. He's Dr. Seuss from the hood.
Oh, his thug Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
This is why I said what I said. All right.
One
so
fish, two fish.
we got Jdot and we got the Resilient Rapper.
Indeed.
Now, why are y'all here today?
Because you called us.
That's crazy.
Well, I rode with him.
I had to go again. No, we're here to talk about our project, Cheaper by the Brousin.
Cheaper by the Brousin.
All right,
For
so-
those who don't know, Brousin is a brother cousin.
Facts.
That's what I was gonna ask. And so, how come y'all didn't use the other way around?
What is the other way around?
Brousin by the cheaper?
No.
Oh, I know.
Be specific.
The opposite way.
So you want to know why we didn't do
Cousin?
Brousin the by cheaper?
No.
You said
like
the other way.
Yes.
Cuther?
Yes.
That sounds ugly.
Yeah, that's
I feel
gross.
like that's a better. It's
That
better.
don't sound like a disease.
It really does. It sounds like an
It's like,
STD.
you got cuzzer.
You got that cover.
You got cousin.
You gotta go to the doctor for that cuzzer, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
cuzzer.
that's disgusting.
Oh, that color over
Like,
there.
you leaking.
Yeah.
It's not your leaking.
Yeah,
Why did you
pus.
say that?
All that pus.
Bruh.
I don't know how I'm gonna get through this podcast, y'all.
Ew.
This episode is just okay. So, Cheaper by the Brousin.
Indeed.
Yes.
What is the project? Why Cheaper by the Brousin and what is the project?
He describes it better than me.
I guess. So essentially what's been going on is that we have been looking for more brotherhood and unity in the body of Christ. And so one thing about being in brotherhood, I just take from Genesis chapter 4, when God is talking to Cain, he says, where's your brother? And then he said, am I my brother's keeper? And I don't want to refer to the next thing I'm going to refer to, but just know there's an artist out there that made a song called Am I My Brother's Keeper? And I think that being uplifting to the brotherhood and the body of Christ is very essential. And so, I met Jdot at an event last year, but I've been seeing his Facebook pop up on my Facebook for a little bit of time before we actually got to that event. And I was like, who is this guy? Some other words that I can say. But anyway, I was like, who is this guy? And I was like, we got the same last name. And so when we finally met, we met at the Juneteenth event.
That you put
together. Yeah. And then I was like, hey, bro, you've been popping up on my Facebook. He said, you've been popping up on my Facebook. I'm like, who is this guy?
Wait, hold on.
So it's like, oh, cousin.
Y'all were popping up on each other's Facebook, but never actually clicked to see who the person was.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well,
Because I mean, why would I do that?
Exactly.
It'll be kind of awkward if I just like clicked on his man page and scrolled through. It's another man. It's kind of crazy.
You know, it was one of those things. So I was like, I don't know this guy. You know how Facebook gives you suggestions?
Oh,
like, I don't just randomly.
You may know.
I don't randomly just add people to my Facebook. I'm being like, nah, bro, that's cool. But I guess because we had so many mutual friends, like that's what ended up happening. And so we met.
I mean, at the time we had like 5 mutual friends. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, okay, we don't have very many mutual friends, so why are you popping up on my feed? Who are you? Who sent you?
Yeah.
Like,
no, I cannot be the
No,
feds. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I
cannot be the
It's a
feds.
joke. I don't do anything illegal
Yeah,
that you know of.
indeed. He's very illegal though.
So the project?
The project is not about prostitution. So in the scheme of things,
No one asked you it was about prostitution.
Neither is it about drugs
yes, or about driving illegally.
or substance abuse.
Indeed. Or well, we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna get you canceled.
So what is it about?
Okay. So yeah. So essentially, it's pretty much Proverbs with updated language. So you know, we cover a multitude of things like iron sharpening iron, warning the brothers about the Proverbs 5 woman in a different way, and really just giving praise and glory and honor to God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like, so for those of you who haven't read through Proverbs, you should. But also, if you're not going to, you should. But it's real life situations that we go through that we want to help our brother through, you know, because a lot of times we can fall victim to things that we never thought that we would in the first place, you know, such as the promiscuous woman, you know, such as getting into like street situations and not knowing how to get out of it, or feeling like you're alone and not having like a brother to call on or lean on or whatever the case may be. So yeah.
All right. So what can we expect from Cheaper by the Brousin?
Music.
It'll be probably one of the most unexpected things that you get this year because it's a very diverse sound. So you're not gonna hear like a consistent sound. Everything is different.
So like you talking about? So we're expecting an album, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you say diverse, are we looking at like rock type? Are we looking at
Maybe.
You never know.
Because like if you think about it, we are 2 totally different artists, like individually. Like I'm yeah, and then he's, you know, yeah.
So define yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah is in agreement.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. So I'm like, you know, pop, R&B, like, you know, super diverse, and his
I sell cocaine.
I'm going to edit that, and that's gonna be the clip.
No, I don't like thinking of myself as more of
I was trying to actually answer.
like a poet. I do poetry and spoken word, and I like rap. I like rhyming words. So yeah.
So, what you said that you do like spoken word. What can we expect as far as spoken word from you on the project?
Just really the experience. So for example, we do have a song about the Proverbs 5 woman, and there's an interlude before that we have a spoken word on about the Proverbs 5 woman before we actually get to the song, which is actually pretty amazing. So
Okay. So tell me a little bit about one of the songs. I need like a full detail, like just one song. Like what's a favorite song that you have right so far? Because are y'all done with the project?
No.
halfway.
Okay. So far, what's like a favorite type of like? Give me an idea of what kind of song that is right now.
What's your favorite song?
I can't stand that question. Like you know,
Right,
I mean, ain't gotta be a favorite. It's something that you just like are pulling towards.
I'm not gonna lie, that Cinderella.
Yeah. Cinderella is fire.
It get deep.
I didn't want to say it at first. I said I didn't want to.
It's like, man, that particular song, right? It's about you know, the toxic situations that we've been through and how we overcame, and warning the younger generation, like, hey, you know, you may think it's all good, but you know, from my experience, like, I can look at that young lady and see that that's not what you want, you know. You know, my verse entails a very specific situation that I won't go into too much detail about, but because I'll be giving away the song at that point.
Yeah.
Like, go listen to the song.
Yeah.
You know, but, well, you can't listen to the song yet, but because it's not out,
But it's coming.
one day.
Yeah, it's gonna drop like a bomb. I think, just from conceptually from when we started making that song, it made a lot more sense one thing about this project is we're having conversations during the project while we're building the project out for y'all to get it, because it's more so driven. It's not driven by like, yeah, man, we're gonna get like 1 million streams. It's more like driven like, yo, this is a situation that happened. How can we can help other people grow from it?
Okay, so right there, I wanna like just take a pause right there because I like that. I was actually just listening, or I think I was watching something on Instagram, and somebody is trying to be as vague as possible. Somebody is talking to somebody, and like in the description of the post, they're talking about how the person I'm trying to be as vague as possible.
The person.
But they're talking to this person, and in the description they're talking about how the accolades of the person, yada yada yada. And wow, my idea and my thought when I was watching that, I was like, I thought that we were supposed to be talking about what they're saying, not actually like their accolades. And all that stuff. So the reason I want to pause right there is because I really like the idea that there's not y'all aren't just making songs just to make songs. Y'all are actually like telling the story. Y'all are actually trying to reach people. So I like that. Who specifically are y'all trying to reach?
So it's twofold. I think it's really it's diverse. It goes to everybody, but most definitely the younger. So we want to reach just men in general because we all are sharing this same experience. When we read Proverbs chapter 31, like when the words of Solomon's mother, it says Lemuel, but it's Solomon's mother talking to him, saying, hey, listen to these words, because really what she is saying is that this is every man's struggle. Like your father dealt with this, you're definitely dealing with it now. 300 concubines, 700 wives, you need to stop. So it's one of those situations where, okay, so for example, the Cinderella is the song that promotes you not to get into a toxic relationship or to go for a woman just because she looks good on the outside. Okay. If you take it back to like the Temptations back in the 1960s or 1970s, where David Ruffin is leading the song "Beauty's Only Skin Deep," and he's saying that he's telling the girl, I ain't gonna lie, he calling the girl ugly that he's talking to in the song. He said, a pretty face you may not possess, but what I like about you is your tenderness. And then in the background, you hear the Temptations, yeah, oh yeah. But what he's saying is the beauty that she exudes, and Proverbs says this all through it, beauty is vain. Like it's vanity, it's fleeting. You're not going to be able to keep that forever. Right. Now some women are going to age gracefully, some are not. But the type of woman we're talking about is a woman that like literally only relies on her looks versus being a woman of virtue. That's why it's only one Proverbs 31. It's not a whole bunch of, like there's hints and clues throughout Proverbs that say, hey, this is the type of woman that you want to look for. Yeah. But Proverbs 31 is more specific. It's intentional to the kind of woman that you do want to be with for the rest of your life. One that you will actually trust your household to versus, the strange woman, which of course, if you continue to read on the strange woman throughout Proverbs, it consistently says that she leads to death. Like it's the death of you, like your purpose, everything that's inside of you. Like she's looking to take all of that. So I think that's one. I think also in coupling with that, Punch Drunk, is a great song to motivate people to keep going in the heat of the battle.
Through adversity.
Yeah, it's
everything the enemy could throw at you. Fun fact, that song was actually really old. Like I wrote that song, the hook at least, and made the beat back in like 2017. And I just kind of like put it to the side. I was just like, it's not going to go anywhere or do anything. And then I don't know how it got brought back up. I think it was just going through like my old music.
Yeah, we were over there. He was doing something like, I think he was pressing a shirt or something, and he was like, yeah. He just started playing beats, and I heard it doom, 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 doom.
Oh yeah, the beat came on, and I was like, there was actually a song to this. And I went on a hunt for the song, and I showed him the song, and he was just like, hold on now.
Yeah.
Then I was just like, I'm going to have to rewrite that verse. That junk corny as a mug.
Yeah. He had to fuse both his verses for it. He actually tried to make me write 2 verses for it, and I said, absolutely not. You gotta get that.
He called his wife and was just like, he's trying to make me write 2 verses.
I texted Brian too. I said, you need to make Jdot do his thing. You need to go ahead and write that second verse. I came on that text message. I came in here to just do 1 verse. I didn't come to do 2.
His wife was on my side. She said that he should write 2 verses.
I edit this out because that shouldn't be. Yeah. We don't cause division in the Williams household. Okay?
No, it's not division.
It sounds like division.
These are just facts.
Sounds division. Sounds very.
If y'all think that he should write 2 verses from now on, put it in the comments.
I don't know.
And say write 2 verses.
Don't subscribe. Jesus had him. They tried to give Jesus 2 answers, but he always chose the 3rd option. Okay.
The 3rd option is to write 2 verses.
That's not what Jesus said.
Because the first 2 options are Jdot, you write 1 verse.
Indeed.
The second option is Resilient Rapper Jdot, write 1 verse.
Indeed, that's exactly
the 3rd option is Resilient Rapper Jdot, write 2 verses.
If we were looking at them giving Jesus 3 options, then he obviously take the 4th option. So there's always
how you gonna change that?
There's always
the Lord doesn't change.
I didn't add or subtract from the word. I'm just saying if he was presented with that,
he doesn't change his answer.
Right, he doesn't change. Right, so if he was remember they wanted him to stone the woman.
Rebuke.
Now you were rebuked. You were getting rebuked. Remember when they brought the woman that was caught in the act of adultery, but they didn't bring the man?
So
we got real quiet when I said that.
So are you the woman or the man?
I am taking the option that Jesus took. Is what I'm saying.
So you're Jesus in the situation?
No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm taking the option. I'm Christ-like. Christ-like, the Spirit.
Sounds like you don't know where you're
going. It sounds like you're trying to trick me up, but I won't fall for it.
You're already tripped up.
I'm not. A righteous man falls 7 times, but get up 8.
So put in the comments, Deshaun, write 2 verses from now on.
Edit this out. Edit this part out. This part can't go on the editing.
I'm not editing.
That's crazy. We don't subscribe to that.
2 verses.
That's not.
So
I wrote 2 verses.
Talk about Punch Drunk, because that's a really dope song.
Mm-hmm. What do you want us to say about it?
Well,
now, what are you asking us about?
Punch Drunk is one of those things, like the hook says, no, I haven't had enough. Mm-hmm. They say that I'm punch drunk. I know that I'm blessed. I don't count luck. I got God on my side.
Yeah.
I can't be touched. They're giving me all that they got. They said that I'm punch drunk. So being punch drunk is I don't know if anybody's like, you watched boxing before, right? Mm-hmm. So you see like when they get hit a little too hard and they just kind of start stumbling around, they can't really see straight, right. but they still standing up. Mm-hmm. So it's no matter what life throws at you or how hard you get hit, you still on your feet and you still ready to fight. You know, because I've been through that situation plenty of times. Like I always say, my life can be several movies. I'm not gonna get into detail right now. But, through everything that I've been through, I'm still standing up. I'm still here. Like I haven't given up the fight. I'm not dead. So I'm gonna fight regardless. Like the enemy can't knock me down, and I'm gonna stay down. I'm gonna get back up and just be like, "That was it. You suck." And then keep it pushing. So that's what that song is about. It's an anthem to keep pushing.
Okay. You got anything you want to say?
I think that it was covered beautifully.
Wonderful.
And that he should have wrote the second verse like he did.
He's wearing glasses.
I did wear glasses because I ain't had enough.
He can see clearly.
I can.
Wow. Now that the rain is gone.
Yeah, Well, and since he was going to just let the song go to waste, you know what I'm saying? Because let's talk about people being wasteful. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So I wanted to say that, okay, since seeing that, we were in the music making process, one of the things when he did bring the hook, it just, it brought like an energy to my verse where I just wanted to fight.
I get excited with my back flat pressed against the mat.
Like, okay, so I'm gonna just stop you right there because like that opening line is just everything. Because when I first heard it, I don't know what I was thinking of, but I thought of something else. But it brings me back to something else, and I was just like, I don't know what it is, but that opening line is like, okay, I want to hear the rest of the song. Because what?
You got real hype on that joke.
Like real hype.
I get excited with my back flat and pressed against the mat. I'm like, okay, we lit.
it was so with that, sometimes when you get hit in boxing and you are punch drunk and you hit the mat, a lot of people, like, they have to fight their way back up through the being punch drunk. Like, you have to fight your way back up, seeing two people and still, like, be in a fight. And then there's been, like, a great comeback story for a lot of boxers that have hit that canvas and gotten back up and went on to win the fight. And so that's what I'm embodying in that first line. When I say, go ahead.
So is that the writing process, how y'all do that?
What?
Like, as far as, like, so I wanted to ask about the actual song process of how y'all come up with the songs, but as far as, like, you going by, like, your verse, how do you go about as writing your verse?
Well, like I said, when I heard the hook and I'm just like punch drunk, I'm automatically in the mindset of, you know, we're in this fight and I've been counted out a lot during my lifetime. But it's been like, those are the most exciting times to me when I'm down. Like, when I'm down and people, like, or, you know, if you watch boxing or you see, like, them boxing movies, you see the ref over you, 1, 2, 3, and you get all the way up to, like, 8, and then you're like, okay, I'm finna get up and I'm finna show them something. So that's where that came from, that rush. And then it's like, you know, the devil seeks to steal, kill, destroy, ain't having none of that. And then I go into the beast mode, powered by the spirit, how I get up running back. And people don't even catch that line a lot because beast mode is actually a running back.
Ah, okay.
Overhead ball.
So, but, like, you know, but I'm beast mode, powered by the spirit. Because if you watch Marshawn Lynch when he does interviews, you know, he does like a lot of cussing and stuff like that. But his energy is outrageous. But I'm saying I'm beast mode, powered by the spirit. I'm not powered by my flesh when I'm getting back up.
Okay.
And so going into that just by itself, I was like, yeah, that right there is gonna be crazy when we drop that. So when we did that, and I will say, like, Jdot has been he's been an additive blessing to my writing process. Well, not really the writing, it's just like when I record it, like my inflex, like, so all the stuff you hear in the verse. Because one thing I have learned about myself during this process is that I am very stagnant. Like, when it comes, like, if I hear the beat, I'll stay, like, in the cadence of the beat. I'm not really like an inflections kind of guy. I don't like playing with my vocals and stuff like that.
Oh no, we switching all that up.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, I hear that in Punch Drunk.
Yeah.
Because from the past 2 songs that I've heard from you,
yeah.
One that needs to be released immediately.
One that needs to be released. Unbreakable?
God knows.
Oh, God knows? Okay, yeah.
Or God knows.
Yeah.
That needs to be released immediately. Yeah. But, like, you hear the difference. That's why that's one of the reasons why I said it, because, like, you hear a different type of passion, but you also hear a different type of, like you hear the musicality from it.
Yeah.
And I can see where that comes from, because clearly it's Jdot music.
Yeah.
Jdot,
I'm not gonna sit here and take all the credit for it, because, like, one thing I like to do is just pull the best out of people. So I mean, like, it was in you. It's not something that I just like was like, hey, do it like this. It was more so just like, switch that up, and however you switch it up, it comes from you. It's just you need somebody to challenge you to bring it out of you.
And I think that's what it is too, because, like, if you do music for a long enough period of time, sometimes you just get stagnant, because as somebody, I like to be looked at as a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I got like I'm witty and I'm
trying to put every big word.
I do all the syllables. I do alliteration. I do, like, every form of the English language. Like, that's what I tell people. Like, I pride myself on being somebody who actually has a complete control over the English language when I speak. I'm not saying I've mastered all of English. I'm just saying when I rap, when I do something, I have full control over the words that I'm saying, and I want to make sure they hit at a certain point. But I think what happens is, after something doesn't happen for so long, I think this process also with this project has helped me fall back in love with why I love music. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always a story that I wanted to tell. Like, even like in this state that I'm in right now, I'm much more vulnerable in my music. You know, most of the time when I rap, it's just to showcase I can rap.
Okay.
And then it's like, I can rap better than you. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, there's more people that actually need to hear my story. I know a lot of people, like, they go through stuff and then they bury it and they don't do nothing with it. They're just like, okay, yeah, I went through it, I got over it, God is good. But there's a certain specific group of people that have had that kind of hurt, but they don't know how to deal with it. And so in this process of letting my voice be more than what it is, because everybody always tells me, like, when I meet them, they're like, you have a very unique voice. And I'm like, it just sounds like a regular voice to me, so I'm not moved by it. But just because I guess it's impressive to other people, and what I have the ability to do with it. I just want my voice to be the sound of like liberation. Like where the Spirit of the Lord is, there's liberty. So I want that to reign through the music.
Okay. Now, I need you to define the musicality of who you are, because you are producer, songwriter, rapper, singer. I don't have enough hands. I mean, enough fingers. But like the development of who you have become and who you are is phenomenal. Because like listening to some of your earlier tracks, for those that don't know, I listen to a lot of music. So when I interview people and when I talk to people, I listen to like their whole catalog. But I listened to you since I know you. But like up until now, like you've heard the progression, but you hear a different level of just like, even with your last couple of like Pray, like you hear something different. What is that?
That's a very good question. So I mean, like I can speak from the first single that I released as Jdot, which was Holy Protect. I can't stand that song, man.
Holy Protect, like a watch?
Yeah.
You had on a Holy Protect?
Nah.
You just disrespectful with it.
Wow.
Disrespectful.
If you listen to the song, you'll understand.
I'm not gonna go back to this song.
But
there's a lot of music that this man has played for me that I hope to God.
I mean, it's not a bad song. I just personally can't stand it.
I just personally can't stand a lot of stuff that's on your hard drive.
We're not gonna talk about it.
It's on your hard drive.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Okay.
I purposely played you bad music, but
anyway, I don't want to hear it. That's what I can't stand about these two. I be telling them, do not send me that junk. Do not play that junk.
This is about me right now.
I don't want to hear that junk because it's about me. Listen, they play me some of the most horrendous sounding junk.
What do you mean they?
You part of they. Not they, them, but they.
That almost slipped past me. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Anyway.
I'll be performing at the Laughing Skull on March 18th.
He will be there, or
that's gonna be a busy week for you, ain't it?
Or don't be there.
I've had that last week, so. But yeah, go ahead and tell them about Holy Protect.
Anyway, so Holy Protect, I can't stand that song.
Holy water on that Holy Protect.
But I also thank God for that song because, I prayed for it. You
prayed for Holy Protect?
No, I didn't pray for the watch. I prayed for the song.
Okay.
Like at the time I was looking for a Christian producer. Because I was like, man, like I really want a specific type of beat, but I can't make that specific type of beat. Like God showed me. I remember I was working at Delta and I was on the bus going to my job and I was like, I hate this place. Yeah, I hated it. It was terrible. It hurt me physically, mentally, all that good stuff. Anyway, so like the musicality of that song was way lower than what I have the ability to do now, because I was just kind of stuck in a mode of where I was just like, I just want to rap. Everybody was rapping around me. I was like, I want, shoot, I got to rap to fit in. But that wasn't the case.
Just a sucky group of friends. Just terrible. I mean, if you hear some of the stuff that he had on his hard drive, and he's like, yeah, man, I sent it to the group chat. They told me it was terrible. I was like, really? We could have went diamond off this. What is he talking about? He better put this junk out.
Pray was one of those songs.
Wow. Terrible group of people. Terrible. Yeah, terrible. How you say terrible in Spanish? All of horrendous,
you just said it.
Horrible, atrocious. I don't like saying god awful, but in this sense, I say god awful.
But no, yeah, like Pray was one of those songs I sent to the group chat and it got shot down immediately. I think like one person in the group chat liked it out of like 7. Wow. And they were just like, yeah, this young bad, bro. you should take singing lessons. Yeah, like I was like, I'll never send you guys anything ever again. Wow. And those songs sat in the hard drive. Pray is like 2 or 3 years old. Mm-hmm. And the next couple of songs that I'm gonna release, including the EP, a lot of those songs were like 2 and 3 years old because I just didn't have the confidence to release them. But my confidence is a lot higher now because God, that's 1, 2, and having the right people around you to encourage you and that see your worth and potential. That's why the brotherhood and community is important, because when I showed Brian them songs, he was just like, what is you doing with your life?
Like, failure.
You should drop these. Why are these
Just
not dropped? Why are
failing.
these not out? Why can't I go listen to it? Why do I have to get you to play it so I can listen to it?
Just out here failing.
Then this guy was just like, that is a nuclear bomb. Like, I'm like, okay.
Just horrible.
So these are good. Cool.
I was just letting them know. I was like, yep. He was in there trying to talk his way out of it. He was like, yeah, man, they were saying that. I was sitting there looking at the TV like trash. I'm not saying the song is trash. I'm saying everything you're doing right now is trash. I think I was playing the game. He's in there trying to talk his way out of it. Yeah, man, I wasn't going to release trash.
No, fact. He was literally like, bro, like,
I'm not trying to hear it.
he's like, you're stupid.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
You need to release
And then I
your
started
song.
freestyling. I started freestyling against him.
That's crazy.
He wasn't even responding. He was just in there like, wow. You're just going to, I don't want to hear you put the song out. Like, what are we doing? Like, we don't have nothing to talk about. You're not going to talk to me about what these people did. I don't care. Put the song out. Are you hanging out with them now? I'm at your house right now playing Elden Ring. What are you doing?
No, facts. I did have this man play Elden Ring randomly. He died like 5 times. It was great.
I did beat him in Mortal Kombat so bad.
We're not talking about Mortal
I just want to make
Kombat.
sure
I'm talking to Brian's mic.
I want to make sure I put that out there though, so that way our process is usually we'll play the video game. So what he like to do, he like to put on Ultimate Ninja Storm, so that way he have an opportunity to say he got a dub on me. I beat him in Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero or whatever it was. Beat him in Mortal Kombat. I was born playing Mortal Kombat. So that had fueled him to actually do better music because we had to just go straight to making music after that.
You're banned from my house.
I cannot be.
He's banned, guys. So if you,
I had this man go get some couches. He can't ban me from his house.
He did help you go get couches. Yeah, you're right. That didn't motivate me to do better in music, though.
Yeah, he did. He did a phenomenal job. I bet you made them beats. She made them beats.
That doesn't mean anything.
Them beats was fire after that whooping.
What?
Got whooped and went.
You see, he getting better at rapping, right?
I mean, hey. That's
them flashbacks in that game helped out a lot.
Oh, okay. See, that's what we're doing?
Yeah,
all right, listen. Let me tell y'all something right now. He's not... He put on the game that he knew he had a better opportunity. And I'm telling you, all the like real hand-throwing games where you ain't got to do that stupid junk.
Winners don't have to talk much.
I'm like, I beat the dust off him. I was saying, Mortal Kombat. That's it. That's all I have to say. Like, he really thought he could beat me. Like, let's be for real, man. I was born playing Mortal Kombat. I'm from Florida, man. This is real. I don't care what he's doing.
Hey, well, just a quick question. What does Florida have to do with anything?
I just had to let him know I'm from Florida.
Okay.
We don't do that, John. Like,
I was wondering.
man, we do Mortal Kombat for real.
That's not good.
Yes. Yes, it is.
How?
Have you seen what it looked like to do a fatality?
Have you? Yes.
Yes.
So you be murdering people?
Not in real life, on the game.
Oh, okay.
I've done him like that several times. I turned to a dragon with Liu Kang.
All right. So.
No, he didn't.
I turned to something. I think I turned to a scorpion. That's what it was. I turned to a scorpion. Don't do that.
I'm denying all allegations.
Well, he got beaten to Ultimate Ninja Storm. I'll tell you that.
There's no proof that he did it.
That's okay. In my mind.
Ooh.
It's logged.
Sounds like delusions.
No, it's logged into my mind. It's logged into my brain. Listen, I call people after I whoop this man. It's good to whoop on your brother. So that way, who did I call? Didn't I call?
Nobody, because he don't remember.
I forgot. But I called somebody and let them know that. Hey, I think I called my wife and said, "Hey, babe, I beat Jdot into a whole nother game."
Mm.
I
think I was on FaceTime when that happened.
Yeah, see, that's what.
Don't be trying to act like you wasn't on FaceTime.
I did talk to you after. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I had a call. Yeah, you did. You got whooped into an Ultimate Ninja. Like you had to go to the game. You knew you could beat me.
I'm deleting the game.
PlayStation.
He had to go to the game that he knew he could beat me in.
I didn't know I could beat you with it. That's why I changed game.
You had more wins in Ultimate Ninja because we played it before. But when we played Dragon Ball Z, whooped. Mortal Kombat, whooped.
In my defense, I just started back playing Mortal Kombat. I ain't gonna cap, and they got a different game mechanic. I don't. Anyway,
So I'll take this random silence as a transition to the next part of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm still a winner.
This camaraderie, banter type conversation that y'all have. Can we see any of that in the album?
Maybe.
I was like, yeah, it's not there yet. It's in a lot. Like what I can't stand about Jdot is he'll record me after the recording. So like if I say a line and I stop or I stumble, whatever sounds I make, they're in the background of the song. Mm-hmm. So I got this thing where I'm like, when I stop rapping, I'm like I do stuff like that.
But he does it on beat.
I will say that makes a really good track.
I don't like it. It sounds like a Scooby-Doo episode.
You did it.
I didn't tell you to record it though. Like, so we were at the studio last night and we were recording, but every time like I would mess up, I'd be like,
and the song is hard.
In my defense though.
See, he didn't deny it.
I ain't gonna lie now, I was bumping that jump when I was on the way to pick him up.
See?
But I don't like that. Like, he got me laughing maniacally in the background. Like, I sound like the dude from Thriller when he's like, ah.
And then I got a great tag out of the situation.
They're just terrible as well.
But that makes for a really good track. Like, okay, so
Makes it interesting.
When me and my brother was making music, when we were in college, like, I don't know why, but I still have like recordings of just his background stuff when he was just like getting prepared to actually get on the track. I mean, to get on the mic. Like he was literally like this far back, just doing stupid stuff. That's what makes a good track.
I don't know, man. I gotta live with it. Like, I think the track is hard in general. It just be that background that be getting me every time, man. When I hear it, he just be recording me.
Yeah.
No, stop the track.
No.
Like right now we got like the first verse is just extremely and then so that's what happened.
I have a question.
Wait, hang on. Listen. All right, hold on. You don't get to talk. It's my turn to talk.
No.
This man made a beat at the beginning of the month. What is it? He made a beat 10 days ago.
No.
He sent it to a file that he shared with me. I listened to the beat. I said, man, babe, he must really want me to rap. So I called him up. I said, hey, man, that beat hard. He said, you can't have it. I said, oh, okay.
Wait.
I did.
Wait.
He was like, cause y'all like to steal. I was like, hey, I ain't trying to steal. You sent it to a file that I'm in. He said, oh no, it's just a beat folder that I'm still sharing with you. And I'm sitting there like, that would mean that I can have it. But I was like, all right, cool. So then he gonna hit me up randomly. He said, all right, we gotta do a test session. Write a song. I was like, what are you talking? I'm not that kind of artist. I can't just. He was like, nope, just write. I don't care. Write a song. I said, send me a beat. Use the beat I told you couldn't have. which prompted that Facebook post where I said, I cannot stand Jdot because it's like at the last possible second, now I got to come up with an idea and a concept for a song.
And it was a fire idea, fire concept, and a fire song.
But I didn't write it.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't write a word of it. Like I just had stuff playing around in my head because I'm like, dang, I don't even know what direction to go with this song.
Doesn't matter. Fire song.
And so that's why I can confidently say we got a fire first verse.
You had a 16-year-old dancing.
He wasn't getting.
And he was dancing terribly.
Yeah, but he was getting
was free with it.
Yeah, he was getting it. He was like, yo, you need to release this ASAP. Like you need to release it as soon as it's done. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
The 16-year-olds don't lie.
I mean, they do, but they don't.
Nah, they don't lie about stuff like that. They'll tell you something trash.
Yeah.
They will tell your whole confidence down.
Yeah, but I seen him jigging through the glass. I was like, damn, this must really be hard.
Yeah, bro was over hitting that junk.
Cause I was sitting there like, I don't know.
He was losing his
And the song is called I Don't Know, but I'm sitting there like, I don't know.
So how many songs we got coming to the album?
Oh, yeah, 12?
Yeah, 12.
Yeah.
12 in total, or that's how many we got so far?
12 in total.
12 total, okay.
Yeah, I don't need
You think we're getting more than that?
No, give me 12. Get 12 for the disciples.
Okay, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you might get a part 2.
Yeah. Yeah, you might get a part 2.
So, other than the album, what else can we expect out of Cheaper by the Brousin?
You said other than the album.
Mm-hmm.
What can you expect out of the album?
Yeah.
Promo and marketing.
Indeed. Y'all will get something special centered around the Cinderella track because it is. I ain't gonna lie, that joint is fire. I done played it a few times when I was Ubering. Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, man, you know, me and my brother, my dog, we got. I had to fix the language.
Do you say Brousin to these people?
Yeah, my brother.
Do they understand?
No. Like, what's a Brousin?
Do you have to explain?
We're gonna make shirts that say Brousin and break it down.
Definition. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Brousin, brother, cousin.
Yeah, my brother, cousin. Yeah. Not my
a
cousin.
noun or adjective describing a person who is not related to you.
Yeah.
Are you going to put that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I will purchase a shirt.
It's lit.
But so I play. It's
Brousin merch coming to the store.
It's past the sound test.
Can I have a hoodie version?
I don't see why not.
It's gonna be hot outside, but sure.
Yeah.
Brian likes heat stroke.
I don't mind a cut-off hoodie. I can do the sleeves off too. I mean, I prefer hoodies. I don't know why. Especially when I'm on the podcast. I like to advertise when I'm up here.
Shout out Blessed and Pressed.
Blessed and Pressed.
Love you, sis.
Blessed to impress.
Ladies in full effect, Blackout Church.
All right, shout out to them in
I ain't got no cup. Is it glass?
It is glass. That's
I
why
ain't got no cup.
You see me sitting
Is
down.
that a different color lemonade or is that water?
No,
Hey.
it's pink.
Is the thing is pink or is it pink lemonade?
No, it's pink lemonade. The actual thing's like green. Yeah, it's like green.
Okay. I was saying like, dang, because it looked like it was yellow up top. I was like, dang, that doesn't change the color like that.
Like,
I want one. What kind of juice that is?
I want it. Ladies in full effect, if y'all are watching this, I'm pretty sure y'all can watch it because y'all are very supportive. I want one.
Yeah.
And if I don't get
ASAP.
one, I'm going to throw a tantrum the likes of which you've never seen.
Indeed.
Tantrum in the likes of which you've never seen. Wow.
I think, the marketing is the marketing strategy for this one is gonna be really good. Yeah, I'm tapping into something different. So we have the idea to do something that is phenomenal.
So, are you coming up with all the marketing ideas?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
I thought we were sharing equally in the process, but I can. It ain't that. But I just.
No, he's not. I did give some input.
Yeah. So we did one of Dev's, like for Cinderella, it's really, really special. Like I said, it passed the sound test. You know what I'm saying? People are rocking with it before it's even fully mixed and mastered.
Facts.
It's a banger. Like my son is just not starting to walk. Like if he's in the middle of doing something, if he's crawling, he gonna stop. He gonna start, like he gonna be on beat with it.
That definitely passes the sound check.
Yeah, I was like, dang, you got moving like that. You know, it's just beautiful to see that it touches different people. You know, you can let different people hear it and they're like, man, that's tough. Like, yeah,
So, outside, so is the entire album just out of Proverbs, or are y'all using like other scripture
so with
references?
Proverbs,
I don't think that book is in the Bible.
yeah, I've never heard of it, but
All right.
is it in the good book? You know,
Or is that the bad
All
book?
right.
That might be the bad book.
Yeah. You know, they got the good book, the bad book, and the actual word of God, which is the Bible, so we gotta see it.
All right, so we'll clip that.
Indeed. No, we can't clip that.
That's one.
Don't clip that. Keep that.
I can't say that.
You ain't clipped other stuff. Why you gonna clip this? Anyway,
Back to my question.
well, I think so. A lot of it is Proverbs. A lot of it is Psalms. Like you can expect a lot of just scripture based.
Bounce around the Bible. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Bounce around the Bible. Now that should be y'all make a song or an album say bounce around the Bible.
Yeah.
I think that'd be dope.
We have to try our very best not to make that junk sound like a twerking song. But
Yeah.
that junk.
Bounce around the Bible. bounce around the Bible.
So we
But
can't.
bounce around the Bible.
I'm
It
trying
cannot
so
have a
hard.
Florida beat.
I'm trying so hard not to say what I want to say.
What do you want to say?
You know I can't.
You know
say
people
it.
they had that.
Just edit it out.
I'm not editing it out.
You know they had that girl made that drop it low for Jesus. Well, we can't bounce around the Bible.
I should have never showed you that song. Why did I show you that song?
Bounce around the Bible. Bounce around the Bible. That's entitled "Bouncing by the Bible." Bouncing around the Bible.
Only on Vibe5 Radio.
Indeed.
So that single will be dropped exclusively by the Vibe5.
Absolutely.
We will be dropping that single. Matter of fact, we might go make that jump today.
I don't know about that one.
We for August 5th. No, we need to drop it 5/5. We need to drop May 5th.
Wow.
For Vibe5.
That's too close to my birthday. I don't want to do that.
You know, what a strange time.
Cinco de Mayo is a crazy time to drop that.
I mean, it'll be beautiful.
Will it?
People will be drinking and bouncing around the Bible.
I will. Are they gonna shut that holiday down?
What? I don't like you.
What? It's a genuine question.
That's not a genuine question.
I thought
Because if they like, think about it. If they celebrate that holiday, given the state of things in the U.S.
indeed.
and Ice is in College Park right now.
I don't think that they're gonna shut that holiday down though, because it's an excuse for people to drink. So even if they don't like
but if that's the
Ice,
case and they over here blasting salsa music, Ice know exactly where to go.
Turn up one time for the vibe. Turn up two times for the right. Double tap that screen one time. Cause you're listening to the Vibe5.